Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cashton High School. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. With me tonight, head coach Luke Lukaszewski for the Cashton Eagles. And, Coach, I tell you what, I knew it was going to happen. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I didn't show up for that Bangor match. You guys came away with a big win. Man, am I kicking myself.
Well, we're not going to say it's because you weren't there. I think we just came out with the right mentality, the right attitude. We knew who we were going to get, and that was no surprise. We strategically play a certain way because that's, we block a certain way, we cover a certain way because we know where most hitters go. And it happened to work out for us. I can't say that we played flawless by any means. We had, our own share of errors. Bangor had their own share of errors. So, very evenly matched. It was very back and forth. I challenged my girls in game number 3 during a timeout, and I had just challenged them with, this is where we prove to ourselves what kind of team we're going to be for the rest of the season.
Sure.
And they rose up, they met the challenge, and they finished it. So it was an awesome night. We celebrated for that night and that night only, because it was you still have the second half of your schedule to play. So
right.
Back to business. Prepare for Brookwood.
Right.
So. Despite Brookwood's record, they've improved from the first time we met them. They passed better. They have the one girl, I don't know her name, but number 11.
Anderson girl.
Yes.
Yes.
She can. I was impressed with how well she hit. She's got some power, and it looks awesome when she goes up to hit. So I knew we were going to be challenged a little bit by her.
When you take a look at the Scenic Bluffs in the conference, and we kind of alluded to this the last time we had an opportunity to talk, it's a pretty well-balanced conference, and you even said that on any given night, look how you could get your lunch handed to you.
Right.
And, you take a look, and I agree with you. Now that I'm over there in the elementary at Brookwood, I've watched those girls. They're a young team.
Oh yeah.
And but yet, when on Tuesday night when you guys traveled to Brookwood, one of the things that I said at the end of the broadcast when I was doing the internet broadcast, and I said, Cashton came to town. They got the job done. They did what they had to do. They did it in 3. And what kind of mentality or what kind of message, maybe I should ask better yet, that you sent to your gals that night?
I just reminded them of how we played against Bangor, and that's the new expectation for us going into the rest of the season, or the second half of the season now. I just, again, reminded them that we can't overlook any opponent. We have to respect every opponent we play, because we got surprised by Wonewoc earlier this season.
Yeah.
So we need to go in. We need to respect their ability and what they're going to do. But ultimately, if we play our style and we set the pace, we do good things. So it's riding that high from Bangor, but understanding that we've now put a substantially larger target on our back. So
you have. You're right. Well, speaking of Wonewoc Center comes to town tonight, knowing that they snuck it out on you 3-2. What in the world do you tell your ladies about tonight? And, of course, we know the importance of it. Pretty much, I could be wrong on this, but don't you kind of have to win out to get a share or win the conference outright for the rest of the season?
Probably. Honestly, my focus is not necessarily on winning out to win conference, and that's a goal of ours. That's always a goal of ours. But just knowing that we get better every match we play, that's the goal.
Okay.
Because we can go into playoffs, even with being third in conference or second in conference or even last in conference, and know that we can be competitive and that we can do some damage. So
very much so, yes.
So it's again, I don't really focus on the standings. It's nice, obviously, nice to know where you're at, but I tend not to focus too much about it because, like we said earlier, any given night somebody can upset somebody else.
Yeah.
Wonewoc definitely served us up, a good win for them, but a tough loss for us.
Mm-hmm.
They're an improved team. I can't give them enough credit for how they played against us.
What was it that they did that was kind of maybe surprising or special that you say, okay, this is something that we have to make sure doesn't happen to us again?
Right. They have two very solid middle hitters.
Okay.
They have a setter that can get them the ball. They're very, very scrappy. They get to balls that nobody has any business getting to. And so, I almost appreciate the loss because it gives us perspective on what we need to do better.
Mm-hmm.
So we really got a great picture of, our one major flaw at that time was coverage.
Okay.
We did not cover well. I took the blame for that because, that wasn't really our focus the first week of the season. With not a lot of varsity experience,
sure.
Our focus was more on the fundamentals and just kind of speeding up the game. Just getting a little bit faster,
mm-hmm.
hitting the ball a little bit
mm-hmm.
faster. Like I said, I kind of thank Wonewoc for doing that for us because
mm-hmm.
had we not seen that then, when do we see it? Do we see it later in the season when it's too late? So it gave us something very clear that we had to work on,
mm-hmm.
and
mm-hmm.
I think we've done that. And I feel that our coverage is, for I'd say about 90% of the time, we're spot on now.
Good deal. And you're right. Then that's very important. We take a look at the season. April 10th is going to be the regional, 3-team regional race in a sense, with Bangor, ourselves, the Cashton Eagles, and the Brookwood Falcons. So you have some things to look at there that is going to be kind of important, whether you're number 1 or number 2 seed, as you mentioned. It probably really doesn't matter except where or who is going to host. It'll either be here or it'll be at Bangor, one of the two. But you seem to have the kids peaking at a pretty good time.
I think so too. And again, like you alluded to, that the seeding for us isn't really going to matter. We know what we're capable of. We know that we can. Clearly we've beaten Bangor once. We have to play them again.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that we are competitive with them, and that we had the edge the first time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We'll host them here. In a couple of weeks, I believe.
Yes.
It's our last game of the season, so that's when you really want to make sure that the girls are focused and ready to peak again, if there is such a thing. But it's the regional. I kind of like how they have it set up, where you're just getting that all done in one day.
One day, yes.
It kind of allows. Okay, if we play well the first game, hopefully we can ride that into the next game. Whereas if you have 2, 3, 4 days in between, you can ride that roller coaster and hope that we're at a peak at that time. So I'm confident that we can come out of the region. I'm confident we can come out of that sectional. Because our sectional is kind of our conference too.
I was going to say
it's our conference, and we see, I think, Cuba City, there's Riverdale, there's Southwestern. So there's some quality schools in there, and I feel like we are one of those two that people should be talking about too.
Yeah. Well, Luke, we really look forward to tonight's matchup with Wonewoc Center as they come to town. And I know that it's not a revenge thing. It's more of a let's keep things rolling the way we've been doing things. And because you really can't play that revenge card that often or that much. It seems like nowadays it's kind of more of focus on what you do best. And you said that all along, that you want to see that steady upward team workmanship, I guess is what I'll call it. So we look forward to that tonight. We thank you for coming up here for the interview. It's always fun. You have a neat perspective on things. And are you always that calm? That calm here as you are? Are you that calm out there on the floor when the kids are playing?
To a fault. I don't ask my wife how she appreciates that. 'Cause that's a whole nother barrel to open right there.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, the girls seem to really have been picking up on things. It's a blast to come here and watch. We'll be doing the JV, and then we're going to watch you and your squad take on the Wonewoc Center team. We wish you all the best.
Appreciate it, Ken.
Luke Lukaszewski, the head coach for the Cashton Eagles here tonight. We will look forward to that matchup in just a little bit. The Aging and Disability Resource Center in Vernon County. When it comes to making connections between you and your community, it's ADRC. ADRC can support the elderly with transportation, caregiving, meals, and health promotions. Be sure to stop by 402 Courthouse Square. Learn more about these wonderful services.
We all want to feel better, be healthier, but where do you start? At the Viroqua Food Co-op, wellness is what they're all about. Healthy, local, clean foods are all around. And when you need a boost, the Viroqua Food Co-op has vitamins and minerals, herbal supplements, CBD products, probiotics, and more. Plus, people with the right knowledge to help you find the right products and take your first steps towards wellness. Hey, it's a new year. What do you say? Your road to wellness starts at the Viroqua Food Co-op.
Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby, a proud sponsor of today's wrestling event. Scott and Susan Sordahl wishing all the best to the area wrestlers. Be sure to stop in at Nordic Lanes as they offer a full menu, including the best pizza in the area. And don't forget that mouth-watering specials that they have throughout the week. Good luck once again to our area wrestlers. The Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need with caring and professional guidance. Be sure to contact Jay Varsity for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of a loved one is a stressful time. Varsity Funeral Home has been there serving the Vernon County area since 1970. Be sure to call 634-2100. Premier Co-op, located in Cashton and Westby. Premier Co-op with agronomy, grain, energy, lumber, hardware, convenience stores, auto repair, and feed supplies, just to name a few of the items to help with everyone's needs. Best of luck to the area teams throughout the year. from your friends at Premier Co-op, Cashton and Westby. American Family Insurance, 306 North Main in Westby, and now at 324 South Main in Viroqua. It's hard-working farm insurance coverage from your Star certified agency. American Family Insurance, the family that you choose. Give them a call, 634-3612 or 638-3612. Phil Strand, your American Family Insurance agent. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cashton. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC, as we're ready to bring you tonight's Scenic Bluffs Conference volleyball match. We are going to have a dandy one here tonight. Starting lineups being introduced right now here as we get ourselves ready. And the crowd coming in. How about that? They're going to be right on top of us tonight. The Riverbank, with branch offices located in Coon Valley and Westby to serve all of your banking needs. When looking for that down-home financial help, be sure to stop in and talk to your local Riverbank associate. Since 1991, serving the greater Cooley region, it's the Riverbank. Bank of Cashton and Scott Wall hope that you are enjoying today's special broadcast. Be sure to contact Ann Kaiser for all of your HSA or other insurance questions that you may have. 654-5121. Best of luck to the Cashton Eagles. From your friends, it's the Bank of Cashton, serving the area since 1899. The Westby Co-op Creamery. Quality dairy products from the Westby Creamery. Their convenience store is open 7 days a week. Serving the dairy industry for over 110 years. It's the Westby Co-op Creamery with organic and conventional dairy products for you to enjoy. Congratulations to the Westby Creamery for the continued support of our area farmers. Thanks to those terrific sponsors as we get things ready to go. Well, let's start from the bottom and work our way up today, which means our first mention is going to be the Westby Co-op Credit Union helping us out tonight. We appreciate their terrific support. Kevin Hauser and all of his great crew as this game is underway. Game number one of what could be 5 full games. Wonewoc Center coming to town here. They defeated the Eagles back at Wonewoc Center. The Wolves coming up with a 3-2 win. Couple big smashes going on so far here by both teams. A beautiful dig right there by the Eagles. Coming back here to the squad in green. And the Wolves attempted return there. One-hand shot coming up by Kramer. Just couldn't get that one over the net, but what a scoop it was as she went down low to try and dig that out. It'll be 1-0 here as the Eagles not able to stop that one as they touch the ball and it goes out of bounds. Dropping back to serve again, and a 2-0 lead is Jolene Stowe. That serve, back row. Hammerspach, they'll move the ball forward. Here's Hyatt. Little tip play off the hands of one of the top players in that front row here. That was number 21 in Shelby Justman. She's a junior. Here's Kirking with the serve, the back row. Nice job on the touch. They'll tip the ball back over here. That is coming off from Totsky. A big hit. Toski once again, she places the ball down that far sideline just off the hands of Himmerspach. Making the try for it, and it's 3-1. Dropping back to serve now is Toski. Line drive to Kirking on the pass. They'll set the ball up. Look out there. Big time shot by Adeline Hyatt. Well, I tell you what, that was a terrific setup, and making things happen was Hyatt. Ella Brigham comes in now. Brigham serving at 2-3, puts that one into the net. Typically, she is one of the more solid servers here for the Eagles. That time around, it just was a line drive. It's 4 serving 2 for Justman. This is Kelsey, by the way. Block at the net. Oh, into the net, though, was Braylee Hyatt. Beautiful block, but the body into the net. And it's 5 serving 2. Justman continuing. A little jump serve, kind of a just right in one spot, jumps up and hits it. Now looking at the return tip play at the net. That is Hyatt still alive. Hyatt again. This time she gets it. She'll get the point. The Wolves were in the net anyways. Well, we're panning back just a little bit more so everybody can see. We don't have to move the camera quite as much. We're going to see some terrific play tonight, and hopefully you can zero in on that. There's a play down that far sideline, just out of bounds. Oh, a good try over there. That might have been Byer. And the ball sailed on whoever it was that hit it. Here's Shelby Justman on the serve. Oh, a left-handed serve to Peters. Hyatt to Hyatt. Into the net it goes. 7 serving 3. Watching in the warm-ups, I could see what Coach Lukaszewski was talking about on the big-time hits, the hard serves, but more of the big smashes like that one right there. That's what they saw by Ertl and crew a few weeks ago at Wonewoc Center. But both teams playing like heavyweights wound up going the full 5-game contingent. There's Braylee Hyatt, back row on the hit. They'll set the ball up. Cross-court shot by Ertl, who's into the ball game. Dropping back once again. They'll see if they can set the ball up. They do. Back row hit. Into the net, though. Byer was there just in case. Well, they're doubling up on the Eagles, but it's 4 serving 8. That ball goes into the net from Peters. Well, our thanks going out here to not only the Westby Co-op Credit Union, but the Westby Co-op Creamery helping us out tonight. We appreciate their terrific support. We just saw Faith Butzler. She's in the back row. She enters the ball game. Here's a setup here to Kirking. Oh, big block at the net. Kirking trying to get the free hit. That one does not get over the net. Just tried to hit the shot to put it up in the air and over, but closer to the net than she thought. Line drive serve. Oh, off the top of the net. Hyatt went down after it, couldn't come up with it. And a timeout here by the Eagles. It's 11 serving 4 when we come back with the serve. When it comes to all your building supply requirements, be sure to stop in at Cashton Building Supply. Kevin Kirking has you covered when it comes to quality building products. And while you're there, be sure to talk to Courtney Kuzi for any and all of your design renovations. CBS Design has your plans come to life with a terrific 3D model. It's a winning combination, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Designs. When it comes to down-home, family-style restaurant with great food, There's no place like Cashton's Bobby John for mouth-watering breakfast and daily luncheon specials. Be sure to check out their weeknight specials as well. 654-7611. Sue and the gang will love to see you. Bobby John's in Cashton. Look at tonight's broadcast. We'll have the tape delayed as soon as possible on Channel 2 and also on the WWVP YouTube channel. That'll come up probably in the next day or two, I would imagine. I should be able to get that on maybe even Friday night. We'll see. Well, stepping back out and serving 11-4 here is going to be Kaylee Ertl. The Wolves out in front, big time, and another ace here for Ertl. Boy, I tell you, right now, they really are playing on top of the game right now is Wonewoc Center. That one coming back to Butzler. They'll move the ball forward. Hyatt, good job. Trying to hit it with one arm on the save was Briggan. Could not get it over. 13 serving for Ertl, on a bit of a roll right now. There's the serve, line drive, Beyer, Hyatt. Setting the ball up for Kirking. She had to reach with the left arm and it got away from her. It sailed away from her. Again, the serve. Oh, look out. That one is trouble. Oh, it was trouble. It looked like it, but boy, oh boy. Cashton dodged a bullet there as the ball was hit into the net by Bryn Ertl, a freshman. Here's Braylee Hyatt with the jump serve. Setting the ball over to the Eagles. The Wolves back on defense. Nice hustle play right there by Koppenhafer, I believe is who that was. Checking this. I will check that. That was Jalen Stoll, 45. I saw the 5, but it was 45. Trying to go just a little bit too far away from the net, and hitting into the net was Totsky. The Wolves and their crew, they've got, they got a nice mixture of freshmen, juniors, and seniors. Couple of sophomores in there. Only one on the varsity. That's Stacy Koppenhafer, who plays a lot on the JV. So some good things coming up here remaining. And now into the net was Stoll. So making a comeback here, Braylee Hyatt and the Eagles down 9-14 on the serve. That one comes up. That was Totsky. Oh, look out on that hit. Touching the ball that time was the Eagles squad. And it'll be 15 serving 9. Thanks again to those sponsors. The Varsity Funeral Home, located in Westby, Viroqua, and beyond since 1970. They've been serving the area in time of family needs. Here's Hyatt from the back row, hits the top of the net, and scores the point. We saw Adeline with a number of those on serving. Let's see, what was that? A couple weeks ago. Last week, I guess, maybe here. Butzler back into the game. There's the set, and a free hit by Justman, number 17. Shot by Kramer, dug out of there nicely by the Wolves. Here's, oh boy, there it is. That was Kelsey Justman. And folks, she's only a freshman. But she put the big time clobber on that one, let me tell you. There's Butzler on the pass forward, setting the ball up. Hyatt, well, Adeline Hyatt says, hey, wait a minute. Watch what I can do. She drilled that one down to the floor in a hurry. Hemmersbach comes out. Or was that Butzler? Let's see here. Let's take a look here. That was Butzler that comes out. There's Hyatt with the block. Straight down it goes. And it's 12 serving 16 for Carolyn Kirking. Doing her best to keep the Eagles into this ball game. Along with the two Hyatt girls, Kramer. That ball's out. Peters in there. And Hemmersbach. 13 serving 16. Coming right back. The Eagles. Here's a big setup. Look out. Block at the net. Nice job on the recovery. That was Hyatt popping the ball over just in the nick of time. Look out on that one. Another play. Whoa. Carolyn Kirking on a huge dig. Coming right back is Justman. She'll score that one. Went up for the block was Hyatt. Adeline just couldn't control it. And the ball went away from her on her left side. And the point and the serve back here for the Wolves. We're going to see a lot of this tonight, folks, as the teams battle. That was a serve there. That was 22 and Totsky. Block at the net. Oh, my. That was Kaylee Ertl. Blocked that one straight down onto the wings of the Eagles. Toski continues to serve here. Pops the ball over to Kirking on the pass forward. Here is Kramer, partially blocked at the net. And Kramer will score the point. Not able to control that one. The Wolves see an opportunity go by. Brigham coming back into the ball game at 14 serving 18. Here's the line drive serve. It goes over the net. Hyatt there. Can they save it? Not going to happen. That was a tough play for the Wolves. And Brigham will go back to serve again. 15 serving 18. Here's the serve. Back row. Trying to set the ball up. Tip play. Oh, boy. Braylee Hyatt timed it like there was no tomorrow. And it's 16 serving 18 on a beautiful block. A blocked kill, those can be crunchers on you, you know? And it can fire the other team up. Big hit to the back row. Nice saving there by Toski. Here comes Justman, and she did it again. Credit Carolyn Kirking with a great try. (19 serving 16 here as Justman goes to the back row to serve. Justman on the jump serve. Back row goes. That was Hemmersbach. Brigham to Hyatt. Her shot is deep. Braylee Hyatt, just too much on that one, or did somebody touch it? Oh, somebody touched it for the Wolves. So a nice break there for Cashton. And Adeline Hyatt will serve 17-19, but it goes into the net. 20-17, dropping back here is going to be Shelby Justman. You got Kelsey, the freshman, and Shelby, the junior. Left-handed serve once again. Free hit coming right back. They'll set the ball up. And a huge block. Hyatt in there with Byer. Well, you could tell that Braylee had that one. She was pumped. Peters to serve, 18-20. Oh, not able to get it over the net. That'll make your hair turn white. Dropping back is Ertl, the senior, and Kaylee. They too with that jump serve. Oh, what a job by Brigham. Never say die, right? There's a shot. That was Totsky. Off the arm of Brigham. And here's a timeout. Timeout by the Eagles. They are battling back here, but they trail 18-22. Cashton Farm Supply, offering a full line of organic farm seed and fertilizers approved for organic use. Be sure to call 654-5123. Since 1997, your organic farming specialist is Cashton Farm Supply. Best of luck to our area athletes throughout the year.
My name's Boris Gump. Me and Jenny, we buy all our cars at Sleepy Hollow. They got new cars and used cars, a body shop, parts and everything.
And all of our pre-owned vehicles have to pass a 97-point inspection to be offered for sale.
What if they don't pass inspection?
Fire in the hole! Hey, little buddy, set a course to the southeast. We're going to Sleepy Hollow.
Those are just some of the reasons to come visit us. Now check us out online at sleepyhollowauto.com.
A couple more of our terrific sponsors supporting today's broadcast. The Viroqua Food Co-op, your organic grocery store located in Viroqua, downtown Viroqua. We also want to say thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center, right behind Sleepy Hollow. Dr. Leon Klum invites you to give them a call and stop in for your next beautiful smile. Here's a play at the net. Oh, what a job by digging that out by the Wolves. Thought that was going to go down, and give some credit there to Kirking on the play. Free hit coming back. They'll set the ball up to Braley Hyatt. The Wolves not going away. Nice return. Here's a shot. Not able to hit that one as well as they would have liked. Now it's Bryn Ertl. Here comes Byer. Back row return. They'll set the ball up. No, a little tip play at the net. Byer is there. They'll try again with the setup. Ertl will get the point. That ball coming off the hand of Byer as she went up for the block. Bryn Ertl coming up with the big hit. Kaylee Ertl will serve. Good line drive serve, but dug out by Hemmerspach. Boy, that one right on top of the Wolves, and they still are able to keep it alive. Here's Brigham on the set. Hyatt, nope, blocked at the net. On the block that time, it was Totsky. Nicole Totsky looks like she's got about a 6-foot frame, and that wingspan is all of that, if not more. Here's a back row set. High return to the back row, and that was Ertl on the save. They'll push the ball back here to the Eagles. Eagles will do the same. Look out for the setup. Yeah, that was Totsky. It was a short set, and it's 25-18, your game. On a big Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, located in Chaseburg, Wisconsin, 113 Cactus Drive. Be sure to call John Slavicek or any of his team members, 483-2194, specializing in agronomy, feed, automotive, energy, and HVAC systems. In your community is Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. be sure to stop down to the Chateau Timber Coulee. Purchase this year's golf passes today. Great specials throughout the week. Monday night wings, and don't forget that delicious Friday night fish. All this at Snowflake Ski and Golf. Best of luck to our area athletes throughout the season. Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger, or crank it up a notch. It's the deluxe burger, right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the concrete mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day. So 25-18 in game number one. Cashton will serve with Faith Hemmersbach. First serve is in play. Toski sets the ball up for Justman, but you know what? It was Adeline Hyatt knocking that one down to her left side, and Cashton will get the point. 1-0 for Hemmersbach. Line drive, and a ricochet off the arm of Justman, and it's 2-0. Thanks going out to VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. So much care, so close. Located in Viroqua. On the serve, the setup, that's Toski. She hits it out of bounds. Nicole brings that one over here to the near side. Just not enough of a downward angle, I guess we could say. So Hemmersbach with a 3-0 lead gets that one over the net. Saving that play was Stoll. Nice recovery here by Cashton. They'll set the ball up, back row for Braylee Hyatt. Coming over to that far side, it goes out of bounds. Toski has come here to the near side. Now she went to the far side, and still it went out. 4-0 your score. Hemmersbach with the deep shot on the serve, tipping the play over, looking to try and get a free hit. Cashton. Now Justman with the shot. Hyatt was there. Now Kirking off the top of the net. One arm save. Coming off. No, not able to save it. Good try over there by Shelby Justman. And then the younger sister, Kelsey, it was just too low on the net. She couldn't dig it out. Boy, what a line drive serve that was. And another ace. Here comes the timeout. Wonewoc. 6-0. Jumping out to the lead, the Eagles of Cashton.
What is it that makes you powerful? Having a voice. When you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your voice is heard, loud and clear. Because you're more than a customer. You're a member. Most important, you're connected. To all the other members in our community, to your hometown electric co-op, and to the people who've been there for you year after year. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Coon Valley Telecommunications. Be sure to contact Carol before you dig. Coon Valley Telecommunications will be there to assist you with fast, friendly service. serving the Stoddard, Coon Valley, and Chaseburg communities with DSL, cable, television, HD, phone service, long distance, and more. Contact them 452-3101. Thanks going out to those sponsors. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, place to go for any of your family members needing rehabilitative care. With elderly care, of course, that's a great thing to do. They've been around for over 100 plus years. Well, Justman starting out here off from the timeout. A hard shot that zips out of bounds, the back row. Hemmerschbach continuing to serve. To the back row goes herself. Here's a setup. Once again, they'll come back to Justman. And she's had a couple of miss hits now. But, you know, you got to have confidence in her. She's a big-time hitter. 8-zip. Hemmerschbach on a good roll. That one goes away from Kaylee Ertl on the swing. Head coach and Nikki Justman says, gotta think a little bit here, ladies. Well, that ball hit into the net. It'll be 1 serving 9 for Jalen Stoll. Back row. And that one kicks off here to the near side. Off from Hemmerschbach, trying to pop the ball into the air on a pass. Stoll once again. That one goes to the back row. That's where number 6 in Carpenter was at. And then, tell you what, Adeline Hyatt said, thanks for that setup. She picks up a winner. And Carolyn Kirking drops back to serve as Peters comes in for Carpenter. Back row it goes. That was number 20 in Lindsay Peters for the Wolves into the net. And Wonewoc Center not able to control it. 11 serving 2. Nice serve just over the net. Peters diving for that one, couldn't dig it out. Coming back into the game now is going to be Bryn Ertl, number 55. And as she comes in, a quick return here. And let's see, I'm not sure who the libero is right now. We don't have a number 1 or an L to signify that. Toski puts that one into the net. I wonder if it isn't Stacy Koppenhafer. I'm going to look here and see if I see number 15. I'll bet that's who. No, there is a 15 over there. So it's not Stacy. Well, we'll keep looking. I think there's a 34. We'll catch it sooner or later. Here's a shot coming up here, partially blocked, but out of bounds. Peters and Hyatt were both there. 3 serving 14 for Toski. She gets the ball over. Trying to get the return was Kirking. Kirking was there, just not able to pop the ball higher into the air. So Toski will go again. Back row with Carolyn Kirking. Hyatt. Little miss hit there by Kramer. Keeping the ball alive. Yep, they did. That was the Wolves. Once again, here comes Peters with the hit. Play at the net, just got it over. Hyatt. There's Kramer. No. Couldn't get that one over the net. 4 hits. 5 serving 14. There's the serve. Oh, nice job right there by Kramer. And not able to get that one off the net. making a comeback themselves, Toski and the Wolves. On the serve, that's, in the back corner right on the line. Here comes the timeout by head coach Luke Lukaszewski, as storming back, they've cut the lead in half by the Wolves.
Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, 800 North Main in Viroqua. Be sure to give Mark a call at 637-7594. Stop in and take a look at all of those zero-turn lawnmowers that are ready for you. The grass is growing, and that's the best way to take care of the business. It's Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Wishing all the best to the area teams.
Well, thanks again to those sponsors. Vernon Electric Cooperative, the affordable electrical energy. What a job they continue to do for our area. Out there at Saukstead Road. Here's Totsky, I believe, with the serve. Kirking, they'll move the ball forward now. A nice hit from the back row by Hammerspach. Partially blocked by Hyatt, but just a little too much power on that one by Shelby Justman. Toski with the serve. Boy, nice dig there by Braley Hyatt off the net. Peters was there to hit it over. Here comes Justman, the freshman, and that's going to go out of bounds. Off the arm of an Eagle. Justman, well, she found her range on that one. Down to Hyatt, and Hyatt, they'll set the ball up to Hyatt. That was Adeline. Little easy shot here by Justman to get the ball over. Peters, high hit, way out of bounds. Number one, that might be Rayling, who is the libero. I'll bet that's who it is. Anna Rayling. Setting the ball up. Look out on that one. Right on the line. Holy smokes. That was Kaylee Ertl. Wasted no time on that hit. Toski really on a roll with the serve. Hyatt, far side, out of bounds. It's 12 serving 14. Somehow the Wolves have battled back here. There's a block. That was Ertl, and Justman was there to help out. Vernon Communications, you're watching on the school channel. Brought to you by Vernon Communications. We thank them. Nice athletic play there by Hyatt. Little tip play at the net. Cashton able to protect. Trying to do it themselves again, but this time it was Ertl coming right back, and we got ourselves a tie ball game. 14 apiece. The Wolves won game one, 25-18. This would be heartbreaking to lose this one after a big lead. There's Kramer coming up with the hit. That goes off from Justman. So good work there by the Eagles, getting the ball back and the lead at 15-14 for Ella Brigham. They'll set the ball up. Ertl. Now Cashton, not able to get anything where they could get a smash. Oh, tell you what. They saw Brigham go one direction, and Ertl just tipped the ball over here to the near side. What a heads-up play. Tying the game back up at 15 apiece for Justman on the serve, the freshman. Hyatt, little tip play. One arm save. What a tremendous job there by Wonewoc Center. This time, Hyatt comes up big for the Eagles. That was Braley. 16-15 for Adeline Hyatt. Thanks to Steve at Snowflake Ski and Golf bringing you tonight's action. Down there at Timber Cooley. That ball just got over the net. They'll reset for Braley. Big time hit, big time save. Trying again here, not able to do it. Oh, keep the ball alive. They got a nice set. Play comes back to the far side with Justman, and then a long hit. They thought for sure somebody touched it. They're saying nobody touched it. Everybody, and I do mean everybody on the Wolves said that Cashton had touched it. I really honestly could not tell you. (17-15) is your score. Here's Brigham setting the ball up to Hyatt. Front row, they'll reset themselves. Oh, from behind, look at that one. That was Shelby Justman going down that near sideline getting the winner. And let's see who's coming in now. Peters will come out of the ball game, and Alyssa Carpenter will come in. Just a ton of seniors on this volleyball squad for the Eagles. Shelby Justman with the left-handed serve again. Got to get a free hit. No, miscommunication on that one. And there's our timeout for Cashton. They want to talk things over again now that we're tied at 17.
Embroidery and more. In Westby, 210D Swigum Road. No job is too small or too big. Contact Greg Danes or Amanda Coble for all your embroidery needs. Screen printing, commercial sewing, embroidery, or heat transferring. The place to go. In Westby, embroidery and more. Best of luck to the area teams. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, known for their quality care serving the surrounding communities. It's Vernon Memorial Healthcare, local clinics in Westby, Lafarge, and Viroqua. Your healthcare provider. So much care, so close. That's VMH. Wishing everyone a happy and safe 2020.
Well, thanks going out to Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare. Right here in Cashton, the corporate office. You'll find them in Viroqua, Ontario, Wilton, Sparta. Yeah, what a terrific job they continue to do. The Riverbank, Westby, and Coon Valley helping us out tonight. At down home help. Oh, they're going to financial help. They're going to say that they're saying that Cashton was misaligned, and boy, the young ladies are saying, "Oh no, this is where I belong." So they're checking this one out. They might have a good argument here, but we'll see. Well, it looks like Looks like the official going to win that one, which they typically do. But Carpenter said, well, I've been here before. Here's the return. Oh, boy, nice job here. Hyatt went up and battled Ertl. Ertl wound up winning that one, but that was a fun one to see. You got two young ladies there that hit the ball hard. That is in. That ball just nosedived down to the floor. Adeline Hyatt let that one go over her head, and she was thinking that it was going to go out of bounds. Honestly, I would have too. Here is Hyatt setting the ball up. Carpenter, far side. They're going to say it's in play. (18 serving 20). Premier Co-op bringing you to the action tonight here. Check out the Ace Hardware store in downtown Westby. That ball returned by Ertl, coming out of bounds here as Kaylee. All she wanted to do was just pop that one over the net, and it kind of got away from her. Kind of ran away. Right off the arm. Carpenter on the serve. Back row might have been out, but Justman had touched it, and the block of the net by Byer. We're back to even ball game at 20 apiece. Cashton continuing to battle here. That serve coming down, there's an ace. Trying to get to that one, it was Shelby Justman. Carpenter again with that low serve. Here comes Ertl. That one will be a winner. That probably would have been a miss hit if it didn't hit the floor. On Ella Brigham. 21 apiece. On a good serve, there is Kirking keeping the ball alive. From the back row, Adeline Hyatt hits it out of bounds. Kaylee Ertl will serve. 22-21. Coming down there to Carpenter. They'll pop the ball back. Carpenter with the free hit. Mid-range. Setting the ball up. Oh, boy. Yeah, you can see that one coming by Nicole Tonsky. No timeouts left here for Cashton. They just got to try and make things happen. Got to get a stop right here. It's 23 serving 21. Thanks to Sleepy Hollow, there's an ace. Sleepy Hollow in Viroqua bringing you today's action. Stop in there and take a look at all the terrific vehicles that they have. Here comes game point, 24-21. Setting the ball up, back row. Hyatt out of bounds, and that's a winner. Coming from a ton down, the Wolves pick up the win, 25-21. My, oh my. The Eagles way out in front at one point. It was at least 8-0. Could not hang on as the Wolves just bruised the ball, coming back to pick up the win. 25-21, we'll be back.
Gasser's Bar and Grill, wishing the best of luck to the Cashton Eagles, the Viroqua Blackhawks, and the Westby Norsemen throughout the year. Be sure to call ahead for your lunch at 638-0134. Friday Fish, Taco Tuesday, and of course, their delicious pizzas. That's Gasser's in Viroqua.
Let's take a look at some of those sponsors here, which we try to get a chance to talk about. Premier Co-op, as we mentioned, the Ace Hardware. How about Nordic Lanes? Thanks so much to Scott and Sue Sordahl for their terrific support throughout the years. Thanks going out to Main Street Mobile Mart, bringing you today's action. Rob and Tammy and all the crew down there. The only family-owned convenience store. Also, the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunderson Health System. What a job they continue to do when it comes to your safety and welfare. And, of course, prescriptions that you need can be handled right there in Viroqua. Our thanks going out to Gasser's Bar and Grill, bringing you today's action. Tala and the crew invite you to stop in at any time throughout the week. Mondays, they are closed. And tell you what, they have a terrific fish special on Fridays throughout the day. And then, of course, that Friday night, they have, I think probably in the afternoon they start that. They have a pretty good fish dinner. We have a lot of area eating establishments that, tell you what, they do a terrific job with that. You can you can go down to Snowflake. You can go to Nordic Lanes, Gasser's, you bet. Some terrific plates for you to enjoy. Starting game number 3. And Cashton will pick up the first point. That ball kicked off right off the net, right back at, who was that? That was Shelby Justman. That was kind of tough. 1-0 to score here for Carolyn Kirking. To the back row. And there is number 20 and Lindsay Peters. And on the attack, that was Totsky. I tell you what, she just crunched it. Kirking has that one go off her shoulder. On the serve, it's 2-1. Well, the Eagles have got to pick up a win here in game 3 or this evening is done. That would be a tough one for senior and parents' night on top of that, right? Well, there is Erdo hitting a big-time shot here to the near side. A lot of power volleyball going on from the Wolves. Totsky continuing to serve. That line drive, oh, what a line drive, and then it was a sinker dropping right in front of Carolyn Kirking. And it's 4-1. Thanks to Embroidery and More, bringing you today's action. That ball comes off from Kirking. And we're going to get a change here. Carpenter is going to come in. She comes in for Kirking for a bit of a rest. Trying to throw a different angle at somebody. Get a different person in there. Let's see where Totsky goes. Oh, wow. What a shot, but it was out of bounds. Well, you know, you just got to kind of keep hammering. But that's exactly what Totsky and the Wolves are doing, too. They'll set the ball up to the back row. That was Hemmerspach on the hit down that far sideline. That was out of bounds. It's 7-1 for Toski. Thanks to Greg Danes and the crew. That ball touched by Carpenter. A swing and a foul tip. She took a little bit off that serve. Kind of a change of pace. There's Hyatt. Setting the ball up to Hyatt. Oh, wow. She hung in the air and just tipped the ball to an easy spot. It'll be 2 serving 8 for Brigham. Time for a comeback for Brigham and the Eagles. That's not on that one anyways, as the ball attacked Hammerschbach. She tried to get it with one arm and the ball hit the floor. Coming in now is Bryn Ertl, number 55, as Peters, the senior, comes out. That serve goes into the net by Justman Cartman. By Kelsey Justman. There we go. That serve.
The Viroqua Booster Club. Supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School, the Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Contact Carl Zuby, Eric Anderson, or any of the Viroqua Booster Club officers. Get involved. Once a Blackhawk, always a Blackhawk.
Coming back on the hit from the back row. Toski not able to get that one over. Well, more of our sponsors we'll talk about here. It's 4 serving 9. Let's see if the Eagles can get back on the attack. They'll get the point there as the miss hit on Bryn Ertl. Oh, you could hear that on the fingertips. That had to tingle a little bit, you'd think. That serve is out. Oh boy, just sailed on her. Somebody for the Wolves called it, and then they hit the floor. That might have been Justman, the freshman. Back row, oh, that was in. Carpenter and Hyatt thought it was out. And somehow Shelby Justman pulled the string just in time. Little floater goes down to Hyatt. Not able to save it was Peters. Gave it the good old college try. It just didn't happen. And the timeout here. First timeout in the ball game for the Eagles. They trail by 7 at 12-5.
Street Mobile Mart, your only family-owned convenience store, located in downtown Viroqua. When you're on the run, be sure to stop in to Viroqua's Mobile Mini Mart. Pick up those last-minute needs, from bait to tackle and even a quick snack. It's Viroqua's Mobile Mini Mart.
Thanks to Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Stop in on the north side of Viroqua and talk to Mark. You take a look at all the terrific power equipment that they have when it comes to your garden and lawn needs. Country Clipper zero turn. Yeah, you'll be needing those down the road, won't you? Here's a serve. It's an ace off from Carpenter. Justman continuing. Shelby with the serve. That one into the net, though. Here is Peters. McKenzie with the serve. That one off the hand of Erdo. And Coach Nikki Justman raised her hands and said, no, you do not want to touch that one. Let your back row take care of things. Well, here it does. It does happen for the back row. A little tip play at the net by Erdo. There's Hyatt trying to save it. Was Shelby Justman. Eight serving 13 to Justman. They'll kick the ball over to the far side. Tip play at the net. Somebody was in the net for the Wolves. Now they got it squared up. Okay. There's the play now from the back row on a good bump forward. And they leave it up to Kaylee Erdo, who drills it towards Peters. Coming into the ball game now, number 9 here in Jaden Hansberry. Back row to Hyatt. Hansberry on a nice bump. Brigham popping it over. Ball set up here by Stowe. Stowe now will hit it herself and get the point. 15 serving 9. Thanks to Culver's of Viroqua in your drive-through. I don't know that they're still, if they've opened up as far as inside dining or not. I don't know that they have. But it's still the same great tasting food. Here's Braley Hyatt. And the play at the net. Oh, they're going to say that Byer was over the net. Didn't let the ball get to break the plane. Now they're just kind of conferring with each other, and Coach Lukaszewski trying to get an explanation for that. Not sure if he bought into that one. 16 serving 10. Terrific hit there by Hyatt. Adeline hit the line drive, and it kicked off a couple of Wolves. They just could not get it to head towards the net. Instead, it headed out of bounds. Coming right back now is Faith Hemmersbach. Hemmersbach and the Eagles trailing 11-16. Can they save it? Wow, there's Stowe. And credit somebody in there. Who was that? There was that might have been Peters for the Wolves. That is out by Hyatt. She just missed. 17-11. Coon Valley Telecommunications, where you're enjoying tonight's ball game. Huge play here. There's a win on an ace. It's now 18-11. Stowe continues to serve. She does a great job of setting the ball up. We don't hear her name called very often. She's the setter. There is such a play right there. A short setup, and that was by both Shelby Justman and Totsky, and that was a super 1-2 punch right there. Here's the pass forward. Hyatt setting the ball up. Carpenter on the hit. Back row, they'll get the point. Alyssa Carpenter, a little change of pace on that shot. Hansberry is going to come out. Peters coming in. Carpenter with the serve here to the near side. Justman. Now the tip play by Justman on the setup back. Couldn't get it over. Excellent try. Cashton was there defensively, though. I liked what I saw on that one. Here's Justman. Setting the ball up is Stowe. Back row. That was the younger Justman, the freshman, in Kelsey. And it's 20, serving 13. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, thanks to John Maslevicek and all of his terrific crew. Oh, wow. Still alive. Terrific play at the net. 2 excellent blocks. And now the ball gets away from Cashton. Boy, somebody wound up on their backside on off from a ricochet shot. Unbelievable. 21-13. Hyatt to the back row. Here comes a setup. That's in. That's Shelby Justman. Chaseburg Farmers Union serving Stoddard, Chaseburg, and of course Red Mound. Thanks to Cashton Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson and crew, for all of your organic farming needs when it comes to feed, fertilizer, and more. That ball sails out of bounds, giving Cashton some life here. (14) serving 22. Just can't have too many mistakes. Well, there's one of them. That ball just took off on Ella. That was a tough break. She really does a nice job serving, but that one just got up in the air and took off. 23 serving 14 for Kelsey Justman. They'll set the ball up. Hyatt, block at the net. That might have been Ertl. Now we're sitting at game point. Thanks to Bobby Johns for their support. Sue and the crew there. Yeah, stopped in there and had a tasty cheeseburger tonight before coming over here. Here is game point. Got to get this one over. Hyatt to Hyatt, block, and that's it. That's the ball game. Unexpected, coming back and picking up a 3-game sweep here. The Wonewoc Center Wolves doing the job here tonight. Let's take a look at a couple more of those sponsors. Again, thanks to Sue and the crew at Bobby John's. The Bank of Cashton helping us out here today. That is Scott Wall and his terrific crew. Yeah, I think sometime next month they might be looking at that new bank opening up. That'll be a good time to see that one up and rolling, but still great service. You good need to go to Main Street. That's where our bank is still located. ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, located in Viroqua. Thanks to the crew there. 637-5201 if you know of a senior citizen or maybe a disabled citizen that needs some extra help. Maybe some things just aren't going their way. And finally, our thanks going out to Phil Strand and the American Family Insurance Agency, Westby and Viroqua. We thank Phil and all of his great crew. My sincere thanks to them. And I needed them way back in December, late December, early January. And they were just terrific in helping out, getting things going as we wound up with a little mishap. But I can't say thanks enough to the crew there when it comes to all their help. Well, speaking of help tonight, we thank all of our sponsors. Please thank them whenever you get the chance. Tonight, it was Wonewoc Center. The Wolves had their way with things. They pick up a win in game one, 25-18. And then I think a big turning point in this whole match, the Cashton Eagles jumped out to at least an 8-0 lead, but could not hang on. And Wonewoc Center comes back. The Wolves win 25-21 in game number 2. And boy, that just gave them all kinds of life. And then they go away strong with the win at 25-14 for game number 3 to pick up the sweep. Meanwhile, the Wolves also pick up a win on the JV side. They win 2-1, coming away with victories here in Cashton. Well, coming up, let's see, on Saturday, we're going to do a tape-delayed broadcast. We'll be at La Crosse Logan High School, where the Cashton Eagle football squad will open up their spring season. They will take on the Brookwood Falcons. That game will be at noon, and I'll have that one on the WWVP YouTube channel as soon as I can, probably sometime, hopefully early Sunday morning for folks to watch. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production, LLC, of Cashton Volleyball from the Scenic Bluffs. A tough conference here once again as, the Wolves come to town and they win 3-0. We'll see you for now. Thanks for joining us. Take care, and we'll see you on the gridiron come Saturday.